the battle shape up? How will you win? Let's get started! Welcome to the world of Street Fighter 4!
Hey guys, this is T-Bird, also known as T-Bird SF4 from the Shoryuken forums. Hi and welcome to my second video tutorial. I got nice feedback, and so I understand that there is some demand for beginners tutorials. And well, let's just start with my second tutorial. Today's topic is EX moves. So what exactly is an EX move? An EX move is basically the powered up version of your special move. To be able to execute a EX move, you need to have at least one bar of super meter. The super meter is the blue bar on the bottom of your screen, and it starts to fill as soon as you start to deal damage to your opponent. You input an EX move just the way you would a normal special move, but instead of pressing one button, you press two buttons. So for example, you input the joystick motion for your Shoryuken and press medium punch, and if you want an EX Shoryuken, you input the motion for the Shoryuken and press a light punch and medium punch together, or medium punch and hard punch together, or even light punch and hard punch together. It doesn't matter, the choice which two buttons you press is up to you. Now you probably would like to know what exactly the difference between the normal version of your special move and the EX version of your special move is. Well, truth be told, it depends on which character you play. One thing that is common to many EX moves is the added damage over the normal version of the special move. If you play a projectile character, the EX projectile usually will double the hits of the projectile. Many EX moves also have the juggle potential, which allow you to follow up with another special move or even an ultra combo. Some characters have EX moves which give them hyper armor, something which I'm going to talk about in a later tutorial in more depth again, or give them invincibility at the start of the EX move, or even allows them invincibility to projectiles. Also, some EX moves have faster startup and recovery, or even feature sucking in properties, which means that the opponent will be sucked into the special move. Last but not least, some EX moves have knockdown properties, and some basically have a homing ability, targeting the opponent automatically. Don't worry, I have prepared examples for each point on this list. In the first example, you see Ken and Ryu in a fireball war. Now, neither side is able to make progress, but as soon as Ken is using his EX move, he gains the upper hand. Example number 2 shows EX move with increased juggle potential. In the first example, let's take Guken's Senkuku Shoha. I looked that one up. I don't know the name of the move either. Well, if you just execute the normal special move, it just hits once and there is no possibility to follow up. But if you use the EX version, Guken launches the opponent in the air and allows you to follow up, for example, with a second Senkuku Shoha. Even worse is the next example, where you see Sagat with his normal hard punch tiger uppercut, and then in comparison with an EX tiger uppercut. After the EX tiger uppercut, Sagat can combo into his ultra, dealing heavy damage to his opponent. Next up we have Balrog, who is shut down by a continuous stream of Hadoukens. But not to worry, he can use the EX version of his dash and gain hyper armor. The hyper armor allows him to absorb one hit of the Hadouken and unsuccessfully hit Ryu. Next up an example of invincibility while using an EX move. Blanka and his Blanka balls are shut down by Sagat's Tiger shots, but as soon as Blanka has meter, he can use an EX Blanka ball and gain complete invincibility from projectiles, thus just crossing through the Tiger shot and hitting Sagat. Also not to be neglected is the possibility of a faster startup of your special move. Take for example Dhalsim's Yoga Blast. When executed with the normal version of a special move, it's just terribly slow. It takes ages to come out. Very hard to imagine you can use it as a successful anti-air. But take a look at the EX version of his Yoga Blast. It comes out almost instantly and will serve you very well. One of the funnier added abilities through the use of EX meter is the sucking in property. Have a look at Rufus Galactic Tornado. The normal Hard Punch Galactic Tornado fails to damage Rose. But as soon as he uses the EX version, Rose is relentlessly sucked in and takes damage through his Galactic Tornado. The added knockdown ability of an EX attack may not seem very strong at first, but take a look what happens as soon as Ryu has Zangief in the corner. The knockdown ability puts Zangief in a short juggle state and allows Ryu to follow up with his Ultra combo. Very rewarding as well is the possibility to use his EX attack that has an homing ability. In this example we see Akuma and his Demon Flip. First, it's not really easy to judge the distance to your opponent right, but as soon as you use the EX version you don't need to worry about that. Akuma will home in on his target. This is the end of video tutorial part 2. I hope you enjoyed it and learned a few things. What you should do after watching this tutorial is to check with your main character and take a closer look at his special moves. In order to compete successfully, you need to know exactly which properties from the list the special attacks of your character have when you use them in the EX version. So, don't waste your time, head over to the training area and figure it out. I'll see you soon in video tutorial number 3. Take care.